guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the Stitch and Colourist with Shelley Lewis. So today you are downstairs because I'm going to be doing a floss tube video. So this is floss tube number 41, I think it is. Yeah, I was kind of holding off on this video a bit because I know I've got 2 collaborations coming through. So I was holding off a little bit because I was planning on doing one of them for my next video. However, they're not actually here yet, so I thought it's either floss tube or the collaboration, so I thought I would get a floss tube because I got a lot to show you. Yeah, when I say a lot, I mean a lot. So just check, yeah, Cat's having his dinner. Oh gosh, whole ball game there. Just wanting his dinner just is giving me holy hell. So how is everybody? I hope you're all doing well. I'm sat downstairs because I figured save me having to carry all of this upstairs, I'm better off just doing it downstairs and using my husband's table to put my tripod on. However, the lighting is a bit dark in the background, but you can see my face and hopefully you'll be able to see my stitching. So without further ado, before I waffle on any longer without actually showing you any stitching, so I'm going to do a little bit of a haul first. So I've got a bit of a haul, not too much, but a bit. So the first thing that I want to show you that I've got on this table, now fellow floss tubers, you'd have seen these a lot. I got these 2 books from the works. Now these are by Emma Congoon. Is that how you pronounce it? Yeah, they are cross stitch pattern books. You've got cross stitch for the soul, which is that one, and I do apologise if the writing's a bit backwards. And you've also got cross stitch for the earth as well. Now on Amazon, I've wanted these for quite a while now, and on Amazon they were like, I know when I looked once, for just the one book it was about £12–13, and that was without postage. But a while ago I went in my local works and I saw that they had them in there and they were only £5. It's like on here the RRP price is $16.99 and they were knocked down to £5 each. I know a lot of fellow stitchers have got these books, they've grabbed them. At first I didn't get them because I'm mostly stamp cross stitching these days. However, I thought for these 2 books, I don't think when they do sell out, I don't think I'm going to be able to get a good offer like that again. So I did decide to grab them because I thought £10 for both of the books is better than paying like £13 for just one. So I got those. And then I went in my local Home Bargains. Now we've got 2 in Morecambe where I live. We've got one that's just down the road. The factories at the back. We got one that's just down the road in from where I live, and we did have one in Morecambe Town. However, that one has actually shut down now. I went in there a while ago, and sometimes they don't have a lot of craft stuff, but they have a couple of things. And I noticed these. Now these are a box of embroidery threads with you've got the storage box as well, so it includes 120 threads, but also you also get the, I don't know if you can see at the bottom there, you also get the plastic bobbins to go with them. Now there are double colours in here, which ain't too bad because obviously cross stitch sometimes they do take more than one skein. So this was $6.99. Obviously they're not DMC thread. I don't know how good the threads are going to be. And they might be really, really good, but then again they might not be so good. However, I thought for that price, and I thought I've definitely got to get them, not to mention they'd work well with these books. So I did purchase those as well. Now the other two is, obviously we've just had Mother's Day. My husband knows how much I love stitching. You know, so I'm a big fan of stitching, especially the stamped cross stitch at the minute. And I've been stitching a few silhouette designs, as you'll see in a minute. So we got me two more kits. So we got me this one, a silhouette of the beast from Beauty and the Beast. I'm not going to take it out the packing and do the whole thread and have a look at the canvas, because unfortunately I don't have the time for that, especially if I am showing what I've been, some of what I've been stitching on. But he brought me that one, and also in the set, because he said about me having Tinkerbell the tattoo on my back shoulder. He said, well, why have they got a Tinkerbell? He says, well, why don't you get that one as well? So yes, got that one as well. So my husband got me those for Mother's Day for the little ones. I'm super happy with those. Really pleased. Absolutely love them. I'm not going to start them just yet though, because I have a few starts here. He did get me another one which I'll show you in a minute, because I have started that. So yeah, I've started enough, so I'm not going to start them just yet. So we're going to go on to what I'm working on at the minute. Now this is everything, what I'm going to show you here is stamped cross stitch. I have been working a bit on a haze project, but I'm not sure if I'm actually going to have time to show you that. But saying that, I haven't done a lot since you probably saw it last. So anyway, going off topic. So this is Minnie and Mickey Mouse stamped cross stitch. That's a little picture. I had this from Tapestry Market. Now that is stitched on 11 count Ada, and so far I haven't actually worked on this for a couple of days, well, for about a week or so, because I've been more concentrating on my other projects. So I am going to have to get this one out again soon. So this is how far I've got on that at the minute. Not too much, I'll admit. I haven't done a whole lot of progress at the minute, but then again it is progress. As you can see, I'm stitching in columns, because I could do one colour whole thing, next colour whole thing, but save me getting confused, I'll just stitch in columns. So that is how far I've got at the minute with that one. But yeah, really enjoying it. I am, like I said, I am going to have to try and get that one out again and start stitching more on that, because I haven't worked on that in a while. I am parking my threads now, as you can see. I'm not brave enough to park them on non-stamped cross stitches yet, so I'm not doing that. However, I will on on counted cross stitching. I'm not parking threads. On stamped ones I am. So that is the one project. I'm just going to put them on the back of the set here so go along. So the next one, now this one, I've got this. This is one of the review kits that from One Day Saving that they sent for me for review, so it's like a collaboration. This is Mulan, and this is one of the sets from the Silhouette Designs. I have been stitching a bit on this. Absolutely love it. It's got slight, I'm not going to say massive confetti stitching on it, but it has got a little bit of confetti. So with this one, I'm working in, again I'm parking threads, I'm working in like blocks instead of down or across. I'm working in blocks. So as you can't really see much there, because it looks as if I've just been working in black. However, I have got some different colours there, so you can see my part threads. So what I'm doing is I'm stitching some of the black, then I'm doing some of the colour, some of the black, some of the colour. So I'm taking it in turns, so I'm actually getting some of the normal stitches done in between the black as well, so I feel like I'm actually stitching some colour. So that's how far I'm with on my Mulan. So sorry for turning around, it's because the settee is just there, so it's easy enough for me to just drop them there. So the next project, now this is another one actually from One Day Saving. So this is the first review kit that they sent me a while ago now. It's called The Cute Couple. I fell in love with this design when I saw this because it reminded me of me and my husband. Now I'm doing quite well with this one. I'm not going to take out the frame because it'll take me a while to get it back in, because obviously I've put it in the frame, but I've also rolled up the bottom, and I've clipped the bottom with magnets. So this is how far I'm up to, where I'm working on at the minute on the Cute Couple. I'm just working on his hair at the moment. When I've worked on his hair, I'll take all this lot off, and then I'm going to do the outline of his body, and then I'm going to fill in his body, and then I'll start working on the girl. So I've got my needle minder there. I'm just going to show you this. This is a needle minder that's made by Lisa Simmons, which is from Lisa S Stitches, and it is in support of Ukraine, and it's I Stand With Ukraine. So she's been making these special needle minders in support of Ukraine, and the proceeds, some of the proceeds, donations are being made to one of the charities. So I'll leave a link to Lisa's channel in the descriptions below. So that is how far I've got on that. I'm really enjoying that. I really am. I'm just loving how it's turning out. I'm having a lot of fun with that, as I said. So like I said, it's going to be a lot to take it out and roll back up again, so I had to leave that in the frame. So that is how far I am up to on that one. So just pop this to the side there. So the next one that I've been working on, get my words out. So this is the other kit that my husband got me for Mother's Day. Well, saying that, he got it me for Mother's Day, but he ended up giving it to me, giving me the cross stitch early. Cross stitch. He ended up giving me the cross stitch kit early because I'd had a bit of a rough day, because I just got back from my hospital appointment regarding what's going on in my head. But fingers crossed, things are looking well. The only thing is I got a rotten cold when I went to the hospital, and unfortunately I was ill for about 4 days after that. But my husband gave me this cross stitch to cheer me up. So this is Back to the Future, and he got it from One Day Saving, I think, and it is a DIY cross stitch. Now I've not done a lot on this at the minute because I didn't plan on starting this. However, me being me, how impatient I am when there's something new, not apart from the fact that I'm a big massive Back to the Future fan, I couldn't wait, so I started it. I've not done a lot at the moment. I've only done that bit there. That's how far I've got up to at the moment on that. And yeah, I am also parking threads on this one as well. However, I think my threads are a bit long on this one because they tend to get a bit tangled. I'm after, now I've seen it on, Boogie Stitcher, Ashley on Boogie Stitcher's channel. These needle minders that's around in a circle, and I'm not sure, can you wind your thread round them needle minders? If you can, please drop it in the comments below where you get them from, because I need something, or if anybody knows anything handy, that the threads that you're parking, how do you get them to stop tangling with each other? Because that's what I'm in fear of at the minute, is tangling with threads. So with this one, because I'm doing a lot of backing on the others, I thought I'd go straight into the stitching part with this one. So that's how far I've got on that one at the minute. Not a lot of progress, but it's some progress. And I've started it. I'm having a lot of fun on it. I am a lot of fun. Not to mention, obviously, I said it's Back to the Future, so who doesn't like anything like that? So that's where I am on that one. So the next one, I decided to get this one out. Now I've had this one for a while. I've got it in my project bag, me Mickey Mouse, that I got from a stitching retreat once. Technically I brought funny story, this stitching bags, I was on Facebook when I was on the way to the retreat, and within an hour, I hadn't even got to the retreat, I'd already purchased like two project bags, and I hadn't even got there yet. So yeah, anyway, I got this one out because I'd started working on this before. This is Harry Potter's silhouette design, and this is the silhouette from the first movie. Now, I'd already started working on this one, but then I saw on Instagram that the Boogie Stitcher and Stitching at Home, Stay at Home, it might be Stay at Home Stitcher on Instagram. I don't know if she's got a floss tube. I know the Boogie Stitcher has, but I don't know if Stay at Home, I think it's Stay at Home Stitcher. I do apologise if it's not. I'm not sure if she's got a floss tube, but they're doing a sale at the moment, a Harry Potter sale, where you stitch on anything Harry Potterish, really. I think anything stamped Harry Potterish. So, well, I don't know if it has to be stamped. So I thought I would do some work on my Harry Potter. So this is how far I've got. So yeah, again with this one, it's got a lot of black backing. So what I've been doing on this, I've been stitching some of the black, then I've been going in the main design, stitching some of that, some of the black main design, so I don't get too bored of doing the background. But I've got really far. I've completed the top part of his head on the main design, and now all I'm doing is just filling in the black. So what I'm going to be doing with this one, I'm just going to fill in the black across, so the top section's done, and then I shall work on the middle section. And that is how far that I am on Harry Potter. So really thoroughly enjoying that. Now I've actually got a couple of minutes to show you the hide that I'm working on. It's not a lot to show you guys because, yeah, I said in my last floss tube, if I stand corrected, if I remember, I'm not stitching any county cross stitch now at the moment. I'm just doing stamped. However, the other day I was feeling a bit fed up and down, and I thought, do you know what, I fancy stitching on my hide project, so you know, I'd just get it out while I fancy it. So this is the hide Heaven and Earth project that I'm working on at the minute. It's called Queen of Hearts, and it's by Michael and Mikel Sayita. Artwork is by Rachel Anderson. So that is the design. I haven't got too far on this because I know hides that take a lot of colours, don't they? I've got just enough colours just to do, because I worked it out, I've got enough colours just to do the first 3 pages of the design, because I'm going to be slow at stitching it anyway, so that would be fine for me. It was on a big frame. However, I found that with it being on the big frame, I was struggling to hold it, and it was really awkward, to be fair, to manoeuvre it about. Now, this is how far I am at the minute. I have got the chart on there, but I'll just cover it with the fabric. So I've got it on a small hoop. I've hooked it up with some magnets, and this is working out better for me, even on the with the rolled up fabric there on the small hoop. It's working out a lot better. So at the moment I've done that. Now on camera it looks all black, however it has got some really dark purples in there, and some light browns. So that is how far on where I've got on that design at the minute. So it might not seem a lot, but because I'm working on I thought it was 25 count, but I think this might actually be 28 count magic guide. So it's very, very small stitches, and I mean small stitches. So what have I done there? No, I've pulled the magnet off. What are you doing? I've pulled the magnet off my other design. That's what you get when they stick together. Sorry, you don't mind, do you guys, while I just stick this back on here? Right, it's going to be a pain now, this is. It's going to be a pain. No, I don't want you sticking to my needle, Minder. Sorry. Oh, my life. Now I've got the magnets sticking to the other magnets. So, you know when something seems to be going really well and then it just goes all to nonsense, I'm going to say. It's not the word I want to use, but... No, not that one either. But, yeah, nonsense is the word we're going to use. So, yeah, I've got it back on. So that's how far I've got at the moment on my head. So, I'm quite impressed. I actually got to show you everything because I wasn't sure that I would. So, as you can see, I've done a fair bit of stitching. I haven't coloured a lot. I am still colouring. I just did a finished page video. So, I am still colouring. I am doing that. But I'm particularly really enjoying my cross stitch at the minute. Especially the stamped ones. I'm finding it's really therapeutic at the moment, and it's helping a lot. So guys, that is where I'm going to leave it for now. I'm going to get going. Have my quick sandwich because I've got to go to my son's school early today because he's got Stone Age Day today, where he's been learning about the Stone Age. And they've been able to dress up today, but parents are allowed to go to the school, so I've got to go to the school. I brought him an outfit with a fake beard, and he didn't want to wear the fake beard, and he's been insisting and wanting me to wear the fake beard when I go for the Stone Age. However, yeah, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, Mummy will look a bit crazy if she goes in with the fake beard. He said,
just pretend it's a COVID mask.
Don't look. Oh. What do you think?
I think he needs some more trousers.
Yeah, that's the fake beard that my son wanted me to wear to school. I was like, no, Brand. Yeah. I thought, if you're not wearing it, Mummy's not going to wear it. Bless him. But yeah, he's dead excited about that. He's excited about showing me around his classroom. So anyway, I'm going to get going, guys, now. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I've really, really enjoyed doing the video today. So if you have enjoyed it, please feel free to give it a big thumbs up. I would appreciate that. Please excuse my mistake earlier. Not gonna go back to that one. Thank you for watching. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, then yeah, please feel free to press that subscribe button if you want more laughs. So anyway, I'm gonna get going now, guys, and I'll see you again soon. So goodbye for now. Bye.